It's pretty quiet. It's quiet, but maybe that'll change once I press this. Yes. Um, that's right. I get to squeeze in maybe a session or three more. At least I get to. All right. Yeah, that looks familiar. Hello. And I seem to recall that I have a milk run. A steps. All right. Yeah. Provided I do it properly, it is a milk run. All right then. I trust it's about 3 a.m. I also trust that I've set up my recording software a bit more comfortably. I had multiple microphones in use, and I did hear something of an echo. I just decided that it would be a feature in this sort of paranormal activity type game. But ideally, I'm down to just my Vive headset mic. Um, Someone online, it seemed like a bot from like a VR gaming channel or something, was like, try using the Steam Live capture for a smoother image for your viewer. Um, I did open it up, and it wasn't totally okay. I have to remember that everyone is respawned. All I am doing is going to the step, and I can mess. Where is the button even? Just drag my finger along until oh, there. Um, oh, I'm pointing at it right now, and we're just gonna. Okay, so uh let's waylay the supply depot on our way to the steps artifact, like we were always going to do. So, with our new toy, it's honestly a pretty bright night. But this will do a very good job of highlighting the spawn. Oh, and it will do, I think, a better job of making visible any sort of danger spots, deconstruction zones. Yeah, it is. I feel like it's more brightly lit tonight than normal, and so I feel like I ought to capitalize. Uh, Let me double check. Yes, this is very slow though. But I would like to move to an ideal position. So why did I not use live stream? It was difficult to use. It wasn't. I'm shimmying toward the center of the room. Um, it was trying to make a 3D avatar that would be like kind of, I guess, laid over me, and so there would be a sort of camera. Um, okay, that was a nice test run, and I certainly didn't need this. That's right, because it's daytime now. That's why it's so bright. Um, oh, so it tumbled a bit from where I had shot it. So I was reasonably confident that I would, and so I don't have to replace the magazine after dispatching just one. That is not my mission, but at least now I'm free to operate a bit more. I don't know. What's the term? I can operate freely. And got him. I just threw the knife at one of the translucent walkers. No big deal. Pretty easy kill. I'm just gonna walk non-sneaking up to some of these charred remains that I find, and while I loot them, double check my hands. While I loot them, I'm gonna like shimmy around, and then I suspect that's gonna bring more of them coming. Maybe put my, whoopsie, where'd you go? I'm gonna put my levitating backpack right here for while I'm looting. Have my dagger in my hand. Let's see. Why can I not target you? Like, I see you. Are you guys like really buried in there? Yeah, I have to like reach my fingers through. Oh, there's my backpack. If there's like a bunch of you at once, then I gotta pull out the gun. Nah. Oh. Well, you know. How are we doing now? We still have as many rounds as a fully loaded Makarov. We'll come back to their loot in a bit. 4 cans, good for me. And sorry, camera got confused by that really low crouch. Let's see. I hear another one coming. Do I have my dagger back? No. I threw it, and I threw it pretty low, so I feel as if it ought to be sticking up around here somewhere. Yeah, I can see him. He's actually kind of fast, especially if I'm crouching, for goodness sake. I want to know if I can punch him, but I'm not going to try. That was pitiful. So now I have 6 left. Alright. I'm just going to like walk forward doing this. Really? None of them, Wow, all of those kills and only 1 dropped, huh? So, I think I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I've only recently purchased and started using this VR kit, but you can tell by my silhouette that I could certainly do with more points of like feedback. I would like to have boots, gloves, maybe. I also wondered why you shouldn't have like just like a simple sort of waistband or something that at least acts as a sort of static point for your limbs. You know, maybe something similar like a collar or something, so that you've got points of articulation. Not articulation, but like your core is its location is known, so that you are less likely to display odd sort of contortionist behavior in sort of misinterpreted VR avatar stuff. I don't know you know what I'm saying. I mean, I don't see what else to do with them, so. So, I haven't done any sort of window shopping yet. Feel it's a bit early for that. And I'm frankly having plenty of fun still. So, I'm just kind of learning to make do with what I have right now. Oh, a single bullet. I guess it's sort of a good thing. Apparently this thing doesn't have its safety. Oopsie. It's like 5 of those now. You are... Oops. That was a mistake. Come on. You can tell me. It keeps spawning the the data, like right on my nose or something. I can't see it. It's just a regular probe sack, and so I'm going to sell it. Let's see. Move that flashlight there. So that's like outdoor stuff taken care of. It seems like there's typically three like soldier remains um, scattered or sort of randomly placed um, in the facility. That's like one source of minor loot. So that's like 25 bucks just by being a little diligent. A bit more diligence there. But you're a bit lower because you're more of a likely to keep you as a necessity. No dark grass. Meager loot. I'm good with that. I just happen to be in the neighborhood. Now let's check out the other hangar. Try to breeze through the house. We've got night eye, so I'm not worried about time too much. And the dark grass is already somewhat cowed by daytime. But as I had thought, nighttime is multiple times more like dangerous than daytime, with dark grass being a sort of prime example of how that's true. Boy, I don't understand why sometimes it's just gray or regular, and then other times it's green. Like, yes, you've chosen precisely the right spot. Okay. I don't know if I normally hear sounds that eerie. I do think that is just part of the music. Yeah. I guess they have like interior sounds, which I appreciate. Sort of chest bump my way through the door. Oh, a chair. My classic nemesis. I just got the idea that you can just like overhand the chair through the door practically. Sort of like... Nah, I'm not a good shot. But I thought that would be funny. Just chair the door open. Like a, sort of like, I don't know, it's a good comparison. Just sort of like a brash, like impertinent youth just kicking his way through some guy's house, like a family member's house. It's his first visit. He's just like kicking the doors open in his uncle's house, looking if there's anything cool to like touch. Now let's try this little function. Pretty cool. Oops. Yeah, it's off. Okay. I'm going to start at the back and then work to the other side. I will merely ignore the chair. I tried. I really tried. I mean, I just get a little. It's knowing that it could reset that sort of makes it enjoyable to attempt. Hey, is that an honest to goodness medical syringe? It's used heavily, but it is an honest to goodness. It'll be a great backup if nothing else. So what a find. I'm happy with a used medical syringe. I certainly can't spray WD-40 on it. Okay, I think this is the game trying to tell me that it's not happy with the number of Red Bulls I have. In that case, there. What do you think of that? Cool. I forget if I did this one. It doesn't feel like it. If they ever like patch this game and one day they just like throw a curveball at you and there's just like a horrible slobbering monster that tries to leap onto your face in one of these and it's like still in the beginning area, like well played, I guess. Because I am definitely completely at ease with the expectation that this is essentially my neighborhood. Now let's see if I take it back out. Okay, because it seems like the Red Bulls in particular have a tendency to sort of spawn outside the backpack when you first remove it, when you first take it out. 7 points. I don't use these anymore. That's my second can of beef, no less. Not even the lesser, like meat, quote unquote, of ambiguous origin. I like how I have to go from kneeling like Japanese style to sort of taking a knee like a baseball player. Just that slight difference in elevation, and now I'm going to go from taking a knee, which it almost looks like I'm doing, but I think it's just my legs sunken through. That explains that. What is this? $593. Game. Oh, yeah, I'm not kneeling anymore. Let's see. Yeah, let's just top off the old magazine. That's about it. So far, so good, but that's to be expected given my level of experience now. Okay, so let's continue through the far corner, and we can ignore the night eye, of course, since we have pretty much a fully charged night eye of our very own. It is suddenly foggy, but that's not too unusual. It's always the sounds, I feel, that tip you off most to actual dangerous changes to your environment. Huh. Excuse me. It's a steps artifact, but apparently the steps artifact it wants me to get is Night Eye? Does that mean that I've already succeeded at my mission? No, it's a literal steps artifact. It's not that Night Eye is a steps type artifact and that it's difficult to obtain. Apparently, I can sort of slide down this rather short cliffside here, and I might have a straight shot at that which I seek. Yeah, something tells me. Oh, yeah, I think. Now let's throw down a probe. This is probe territory. Ugh. My wands have to remember. It is broad daylight, so I should expect to see them, yeah, coming for me. Wait a second. Apparently I never found my knife. That's a real bummer, but I guess they're not too expensive. Do I have a spare? No, that's a real... That's not a true bummer, it's just a minor bummer. I thought I saw more than one. So let's stomp around real fast. I wish I could jump and be like, hey, I'm right here. Alright. So, I think I've delayed long enough. This seems like a pretty easy effort. Oh yes, I was going to do some probe checking, and I was having trouble reaching my probes. I don't think I'll need this. Oh, don't let that... Okay, I think, yep. Don't accidentally probe. Oh, I even managed to probe that one, apparently. Okay, as I suspected, there is one there. Ouch. How bad was that? Yes, falling is really... often traditionally dangerous. The damage is minor enough, though, that I'm gonna conserve my one and only kit. Injector. This is a step. It vibrates periodically. Okay. Now, presumably I can just make a straight shot through here, but I am going to probe it. One nice part about not having the knife is that I can put my probe right on my left wrist. How would I, if I had these weapons and I honestly fancied myself a whatever they're calling these, I'm gonna say explorer. I feel like terms like stalker are a bit too self-flattering. If I were an explorer with a pistol and a combat knife and a pouch, with this loadout, I think I would like the pouch on my left. I would like the pouch and the knife, I think, on my left arm. Um, Simply because I'm a right-handed in that respect, and I feel like there would be enough space for both. So, not much of a, or maybe knife on left shoulder, and then that would share space with the flashlight. So I guess really the uh, the answer is just I would make items share space, and they can't in this game. So anyway, it was supposed to be a milk run. A milk run it was. I managed to make it take a little bit longer than it needed to, like always. Let's buy a little health. Did I catch it? No, I thought I had. Um, One day I'll make a blind shot or a blind grab or a blind throw, and you'll all see. So not much to talk about. In that case, I think this is perhaps a good time to resume sort of describing my knowledge of this. I would say in the Dark Tower series, that one sort of takes place in a post-apocalypse of sorts. It's sort of a multi-dimension situation. Um, I think the main character's existence sort of takes place at a point in time and space where the apocalypse or whatever we brought on ourselves is so far gone that um, Earth is sort of reduced to a feudalistic sort of steam technology uh, dystopia of sorts. Um, so this with way less sci-fi. I think I have adjusted my height so it at least looks more likely that I could interact with things like this thing here. So I'll see if I can do that at home, but I doubt that's the case. I'm only missing 42%, but I have no money until. Sorry. Cool, now I have money. You have to touch them with authority, or I guess press them. What about repair jobs? I have no knife, so I guess I don't have to worry about that. I'm not gonna put that in. Fine. I don't think you can repair artifacts, but who knows? Oops. Yeah. Oh, let's actually swing by home really quick, drop off some food, I suppose, or check out our food stores. Because if we have this much beef, we can basically, like, take a can or two with us, leave a can at home, sell the candy bars or something. Um, I guess we have a backup brush. It's not like they sell for terribly much, and then I'll just start selling the extras. We have emptied out our Red Bull stock. So, yeah, because we've already got a can of beef at home waiting for us. Wow, I scored another 4 cans in like one trip, essentially. Um, Whoa. I think we can fellas, fellas, please. Not in front of the viewers. Oh no. It's bad. Okay. I'll just do what I do at home and put the one that needs to be finished in front. I think one can makes absolutely perfect sense. Which means that I have something of a surplus, so I think I will sell a can. I think I'm a bit low on the bullets. Um, why won't you give me your approval with a green indication? So we'll buy. See, you'll like it when I handle regular FMJ. Um, basic pouch. Yeah. So now we're going to check out the missions and see if they want any spawns or another blank um, spawn core. I've got one. Cool. Let's make more money. And then let's see if that spawn core win recycles the mission and they ask me for a couple fragmented cores. Special delivery. Have nearly 500 now. So we could afford like another, say, a couple of magazines or something. But I mean, I think we're okay like this. I could afford, say, one more, and put a the subsonic rounds in it. Have 19 of them. Let's see. Oh right. So this one, a blank, and then this one, a spawn. So in that case, now we're down to regular pawning. First we put in what we want to get rid of. Oh yeah, so it was Steam Live was trying to have me set up a virtual avatar, and that was not going well. I mean, just look at my silhouette, and you've seen it. I think you've seen me running for my life with my shadow, and it's I look like R2-D2, So you can imagine how the avatar situation was going with live. Yes, so that's one reason it didn't get very far. And then, I'm sorry. Oh, you're just the backpack itself. Like paper towel, injector. I guess I want to see how much this can goes for. Before it's 82, after 142. Yeah, that's with a can and a half or most of 2 cans at home and a fresh can to go. I feel pretty comfortable, I think, with that decision. I love it when they are lined up. So obviously, at least one more FMJ box. First we sell, and then we give things all due consideration. This is the goal. This was my stated objective. So we found one along the way, but it is mostly used up. Would you want to fall back on this? So I think it might be a good backup, but a little more, than that. So just rearranging my backpack. and I just can't stop expressing my my fascination with this backpack method. So I think I'm impressed. So I think I sold the camera in an effort to buy a magazine. I still don't see a reason to purchase one, and yet it might be good to have it rather than wish I had the money for it when it's time to need it or whatever. Um, Basically, I only have money for a magazine or a camera. I think I'm set in terms of mags, but a third mag with subsonic rounds would really make me sort of a complete character, especially when I acquire that sniper rifle. Um, so I'm having a cameras just keeps letting me down. I think I'll be so wealthy by the time I need it. I can just buy one real cheap, like a disposable almost. So in that respect, um, yes, for 18 rounds. So now we're at 600. There. We are set for the campaign advancing mission. Uh, are we all set for this? Not quite. I don't want to even risk selling it. With a bit more money, I could have a second box, and that is still a desire of mine. And then I actually wanted to grab this one initially. I think they eventually accepted my refuse. So I at least have 7 subsonic rounds if it comes to it. Hard to imagine I'll honestly be that frightened of making too much noise, but you never know. Oops. So that leaves me with these rounds. How is my shotgun doing if I have 5 buckshot rounds? So neither weapon is tremendously well stocked, but I'm well enough armed, and I have enough. Oh, what? There's more ammo in there? You're honestly gonna pay me money just for the box, huh? Okay, I agree to these terms. Can I sell you this repair tip? Nope. All right, so yes, I really can't delay anymore, except that it is evening and I'm a little tired still. But other than that, my backpack is lightly equipped for good fast running, and I have enough bullets to basically make up for shooting quite a few baddies. And then I have an extra mag plus my emergency, like subsonic mag. Um, Shotgun is at least, what is that, 7 rounds in here, plus another, I think, 3 in there makes for 10 total. That's not a bad quantity. It's 5 double barrel shots. Um, let's see. Gun condition is probably stupendous, yes. Um, and yet it would not hurt to achieve like perfect condition before our and I have to, I guess, remove the At least the silencer. I might be allowed to keep the. No, I think it wants me to take off all attachments before maintaining my weapon. Oh, it's too dirty. Is perhaps the problem in the end? Should probably just use the paper towel in front of me, but I am cleaning my new favorite handgun. I like it because it looks so much like I don't know, just like a plain old Sig Sauer. Um, it looks like I want to say my kind of handgun. So I'm glad this is a game where the handgun sees so much use. So, all right, we're set. Want to look one more time? Cool. This has seen some use now. No, it's fine. Mags ought to be fine. I hadn't thought of that. Oops. And I don't have a means of putting them in perfect condition, I don't think, anyway. So the most I have is, minimal blue in the future. Unless I do some research online and discover something, groundbreaking. Oh, maybe I will select a few knickknacks to sell off to achieve $50 so that I can have a combat knife. What do you say to that? Oops. Like 10, 20, 30, and I've got like 20. I think it'll get me the 50. And 50 will get me a combat knife. With Night Eye, I guess I can, first, with Night Eye, I can maybe leave the chest flashlight in here. It's weird, I have to spin it around to make it look nice. You guys are gonna love it. It's alright. That's right. I have, I think, $18. 25 plus 21, it's 27. Huh? No. You don't want my crumpled paper towel. 28, 29, 30. Hate you guys. Oh, reset. I only need like, I need 29? This is rough. I guess I could like sell a bit more if I wanted that extra box of bullets, but... They took the tip paper. So yeah. And, I kind of like that. I feel like I have a harder time. Did you notice how my... I'll have to remember that. So I don't like that, and I'm more prone to do the pouch on my arm, I think. All I have to do is touch my wand. Oops. Okay. Shoulder. Shotgun. left breast, still shotgun. Left center of chest bone. Oh, somehow my sensor. I could describe my method for memorizing this, but I feel like it's too anatomically intimate at this point. Suffice it to say, I think I've got some good, I've got a good sort of muscle memory. That's an important thing. I could practically spend time just practicing. See, I mean, it's good to at least get a weapon with my right hand, but to get the weapon you want, I mean, I ought to be able to, in an instant, see, like that. Where'd it go now? Shoot. I was maybe a little zealous. Excuse me. Where'd it go? Did I, like, throw it right through? Thought I saw it fall to the ground. You know, I feel like a kid. I just bought my $50 knife and I lost it throwing it at a wall. A metal wall. Ah, boy, is my face red. I threw a knife at a wall and it disappeared, seemingly into the void. I should have known that a thrown knife would somehow interact catastrophically with the wall and disappear for all time. But anyway, I was very well prepared for that brief space and time, but now I am too poor to buy myself any more knives. I at least have medicine and bullets. I have a silenced pistol, and night vision, so can't complain too much. Sleep is important. It is. I've managed to waste enough time that 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oop. Excellent. I don't even have a knife. My God. I have to sell more stuff just to have a knife to eat, for goodness sake. I can't eat my beef without a knife. The game won't let me sort of scoop my hand into this can. So I think it's a sort of a no-brainer that we offload more Red Bull and maybe a grody syringe or something, or even this opened can of beef, anything to get a knife with which to eat. Sorry guys, this is that's the last time I sort of lose my own weaponry playing with it like a mall ninja. I'm just so surprised. You sort of saw the sparks of it interacting with the wall, and then I could have sworn that it dropped, and now it's just a mystery, like so many others. Oh well, that's a pretty typical glitch, I would say, and one that's probably going to befall a few knives on the field, so I'm not tremendously miffed. Does that mean I can have one back? Yeah. I'm just gonna take that home, I think. I mean, 3 is a lot. But then again, each one only resolves about a unit of, I know it's weird looking, a unit of fatigue or sleep. Okay, one more time. You've seen at least how effective at least this arrangement is going to be. So long as I have Night Eye or a hip flashlight. I honestly think that the chest flashlight remains as sort of an emergency. I can sort of hold it up, beam out like an FBI, like I'm telling the entire world to respect my authority. So, we completed the mission. We are. I think I have no more excuses. What have we got left though? You want spawn? I can do spawn. I can do spawn so fast that I think I just want to do it. Whereas blank is a bit of a hike. Spawn practically comes to me. I want the money. I think I want uh the bullets. It's just so addictive to have just a bit more preparation. Speaking of prep, I forgot the whole reason I sold so much and did so much was just so that I could have breakfast. Um, so yeah, I wish. So for another thing, Steam Live, the I guess the gamer streaming app, also apparently does not support in the radius. It seems to support a very small list of games that I have, but they're the big ones, like Rocket League. Like I guess they're incorporating your virtual persona with even 2D games. Like even if it's not you. Okay, I don't need to drop it anyway. Well, even if it's not you dancing around like me, it can still be you holding a controller and playing a game. Uh, I had to make the smack smack sound. Cool. That's so much food. You stay home. All right. We're going to complete this mission real fast because of reasons previously stated. So, if your virtual reality game is not supported by Steam Live, then the program that I am using for this entire time I have not checked my Twitch message feed. I have adjusted it minutely, and I wanted to see if it was to my satisfaction. Thank you. The shortest path is frequently the most dangerous in this game. And oftentimes, the most dangerous looking path is sort of like the best. Like, sort of how I, at one point, I found myself wading through that sort of murky still water with all the sunken cars. It's like it was a bit of a road that just became pond after a while, swamp, basically. Um, huh. I don't think I've spawned here before. Okay. That's right. I only want a spawn, so I could have this done in a matter of seconds, practically. So yes, if your game is unsupported, then OBS. Um, I used it for my 2D games. I'm using it for all of my 3D games so far, and until I get a virtual reality setup that can accommodate all of the points of contact so that I don't look like C3PO, so I can actually move my legs. Like I just did a snap kick, but you didn't see. Um, I just tilted my head to the left and right, but instead my dude just turns. So just the arms. That could be um that could be a problem on frankly, I'm low on bullets. but I hate the notion of losing. I'm gonna make money either way, so I would say that the knife is turning out to be sort of a pain to purchase and fix and stuff. So you guys get to meet my friend, my new friend. Spider's not around yet. I'm just gonna clop my boots, make big noisy sounds, and then you can usually hear them like some sort of static from a TV sound coming at you. Like, why not? They just come to you. I mean, last time, or one time, the spawn was in there. It's just that he's come at me from this direction so many times that I expect to see him crest the hill. But no such luck so far, so let's clear out what we know is a somewhat crowded interior. Hey. You. And you. So just dispatching walkers pretty casually and taking their fractured cores. Not too concerned with what's in the hangars. And most of the soldier remains appear to have generated outside the base. So that's a pretty simple search. This, I guess I can pop this like into this thing real fast. Yep. Not too much time lost. Now it's like the things I pick up are sort of rated by whether or not they represent a good use of time. That's a good, especially given that each second is like 15 seconds. Nothing whatsoever. Sometimes I guess that's how it be. Okay. You can. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm having some weird problem with my right hand where nothing. I think when I am smoking a cigarette and I'm trying to look at something, the cigarette somehow collides with the readout, and so I can't tell, so long as I'm smoking, what sort of pouch that is. Good to know. Devs, if you're watching, apparently you cannot smoke and assess items simultaneously. I am still, I wouldn't say flabbergasted, maybe just disappointed that I haven't encountered, oh, there's our friend. Notice me. Yes. Okay, that's good enough. I guess it didn't need to drop that either, so I wouldn't say I got tremendously lucky. I got a little lucky. So yeah, money basically came to me. Didn't have to use hardly any material other than your basic bullets, and it was such a uneventful run that I guess I'm just gonna like go home, reload. I am tempted, as long as it's daylight, to just run through the house and hangars. A couple of Red Bulls or something, a couple energy drinks, sorry, you know, would go a long way given my funds. And this is what this run is about, is easy money. So we're just going to, I think, sprint. Yeah, that was me. Um, I do remember the stack of chairs, but that I feel is that child always been there. And what? Uh-huh. Hey devs. I mean, that's awfully disconcerting. Um, I'm glad they included the sound of sliding drawers because it is a unexpectedly scary sound. To see drawers sliding by themselves through a section of wall, as if that was what God intended, that's unexpectedly unsettling. But knowing that it's most likely an error of the game does make it less scary. I don't know how you would imply that such a thing is intentional. My goodness, what a lot of paper towels. Maybe you would use a scary music cue separate from this sort of world music. I stick to my previous statement of wow, a lot of paper towels. And I already have 2 at home, so that's just money in the pocket, I suppose. What sort of bullet are you? Um, you look like a rifle round. Uh, yeah. So, what else? I have read books on this matter. I think I've said Area X was one. The Dark Tower series sort of runs along this vein. There are video games, of course. Um, Going back to Wasteland, which I think was made by the guy or guys who worked subsequently on Fallout, the post-apocalypse RPG. That one had some survival elements. Not really. Like, I don't think there was water or food for you to be concerned with, but there was. What happened? I don't know if this place is worth visiting. It's like a haunted house of cupboards. Let's see. Anything else? So Fallout, and so that kind of became what it is now, which is, Bethesda was making basically adventure games, like action adventure games with RPG elements. But before games became sophisticated enough, I suppose, to let you move more naturally, and thus sort of do away with mathematical representations of your capacities, I suppose. Um, the RPG element, the numbers and math, that RPG element disappeared. Um, it seems. Um, And so, I don't know. What does that matter? I suppose it doesn't. How does that compare, perhaps? It is nice, sort of entering the world with my skill. Missing, every miss is on me when it comes to, shooting those spawns, that sort of thing. That's awfully gratifying. So, since the player can now substitute their own skill for an avatar's, I've already opened this, but I feel the need. Since the player can substitute their skills for the avatars more and more, I'm not sure. What does that mean? It means presumably that you can feel. I mean, the positive is you can feel satisfaction, a greater degree of satisfaction for your achievements, um, and certainly more immersion. And immersion was always the name of the game for me. Multiplayer is fun, but this is my TV. Dang it! It's like my TV, my vacation, all rolled into one. I downloaded Skyrim. Ouch, again. But I really feel that there are other games in the VR realm. The only saving grace of Skyrim and the rationale that compelled me to buy it at full price, no less, is that it has mods. I can mod it. And so, vanilla, it can be dissatisfying in some ways. You don't have limbs or hands. You just, your weapons and shield levitate in front of you. Let's see. I don't remember too much else. I haven't interacted with many human NPCs in many 3D or VR games so far, so I can't gauge or I can't rate the realism. But vanilla Skyrim VR, and this is the VR Skyrim is the like the deluxe version that has all the way up to the Dragonborn expansion, and the humans still look like dolls, and so sometimes rather than having the feeling of being in a sort of frosty fantasy land, it feels more like you've been sort of miniaturized and dropped into like a sort of dollhouse scene, which I think is an accurate assessment or comparison. So, goodness, what a ramble. Let's see. Wait. Oh, is it trying to say that, like, yeah, you got it, but you haven't actually... That's what I thought. Okay. So there was Fallout. It became, Fallout. There are the books. Maybe I should start with the books. There is, and I'm just gonna... These paper towels can definitely all go. We are already again good on energy drinks. I don't think we need that flashlight. I will eat the candy bar, not yet. And I know we're going to be encountering rifles soon, but I don't want to be concerned with loose rounds yet. I'd rather just find a box to start stowing loose rounds in. And since I'm not smoking, I think I can finally, yeah, look, it's a normal probe sec. Normally they only want 2 artifacts, so even if I go back and it turns out they want more, then, you know. Okay, how much does that get me? Good haul. So now, I think 3 rounds of buckshot, 5 rounds of FMJ. Okay. And so what was I agonizing over? I definitely wanted more of this ammo. And I was thinking about this, but that is quite expensive. I think I'm okay on shotgun for now because I use it so rarely. And there's not really anything else that I would need ammo for. So this to start with $100 left. Please take your items. Thank you for shopping at, I don't know, what is, I guess the radius. Yeah, okay, fine. Crouch in the game, and then, crisscross applesauce, IRL, because I've got some things to move around. Let's see, but not much, happily. Like this one, I just want to move to the front, maybe angle upward. And then this one I want to use first to fill up my subsonic mag. It's going to be nice to have like 18 subsonic rounds, so if I do have to switch magazines, I'll be good for quite a few shots. And then I still have 14 rounds left if I do go through a subsonic magazine. Both of these are fully loaded. So, come on. Yeah. Yeah. And so now I'm going to remain crisscross applesauce because it's not like there's a lot going on right now. Oh, the game's like, no, you are sitting crisscross applesauce, sir. You cannot. You cannot. But what if I sprint, though? No, sir. You are so crisscross applesauce that you cannot sprint out of this one. Well, fine. I guess I'm going to crisscross applesauce my way across the floor. Don't you wish you could sit cross-legged and then just like a sort of Roomba? Wow. So we threw the knife experimentally. It ricocheted, presumably narrowly missed us without our knowledge, and maybe even clashed against this surface before falling to the floor. Okay, well, I guess sitting cross-legged and scooting across the floor on my butt has really paid off this time. What a discovery. Where should I put you? Hang on a second. Like that. And then I think I'm going to leave you at home anyway. And then you. Like, whoa, dude. And then, we got one of those. Gosh, I know. What is he doing? What does he think he's doing? His best. Yeah. Quality-wise, oh no. Oh, double no. A new disaster has transpired. This time, I think, truly, um, that was unexpected and unpleasant. You saw that. I saw that, and I don't think there's any going back from that. I mean, I guess there is an autosave. I promise not to like crisscross applesauce, scoot across the floor anymore, but that was my like $800 pistol that just clipped through the ground and disappeared. So when is my last save? Yes. I've been in this world 8 hours now. Not all anomalies will react to thrown probes. Always be cautious. Some anomalies will shoot you with lasers for your insolence. Alright. Not too much time lost. We know what we want. Turn in the spawn core. Maybe see if they could use some fragmented cores. Don't get distracted with other stuff until it is time. And don't forget that above all, you wish to finally proceed with this primary mission. Delivery. Delivery. Sorry about, all that. Because that was a lot of nitpicking and fussing and repairing and so. But you can consider me as having sort of run through it in my head now, I suppose. What I want, what I need to do, so. Not as much thought required. Oh yeah, and one of these, I think. Yes, indeed. Yep, that's what I remember. And then I remember lastly, no. I think this was a good idea. Alright. We're just gonna take these straight home and try to remember that apparently my thrown knife is just sitting on the floor in front of my house. So that's cool. Ooh. Okay, I got all my weapons. Extra knife. I've seen how critical you are, so you, I guess, go in the death kit. Oh yeah, there you go. Speaking of which, no, I'm fine in terms of hunger. And I guess I'll purchase the rest of my health. Keep my medical injectors as long as I can. There. Really? I'm not all the way? Okay. $50 left. Nice round number. I've got my knife. And I just want to hang on to that 50 for now. Let's see. Missions. Don't want to do a blank. Hey, what do you know? I happen to have that. Let's make some more money. Special delivery. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Let's see. I'm gonna go through quite a few bullets. I think reloading. So one more for the road. leaves me with $170. Which means that if I sold like one of these, oh, they only sell for $10. I think they have way more use on the field. So, yeah, nothing I can think of for like $150 that I want. Except maybe like an extra knife. An extra knife in case I lose my knife in my backpack, I think, is the only thing I can think of remaining that I would maybe want. And I can't afford even... Oh, wow. I could have afforded a monocular. But I think that's what a rifle scope is going to be for soon. Let's just get the extra knife and put it, you know, like right back here. And go. Let's see. Collect your thoughts. Okay. I have to remember that it has a safety, and that safety is on every time. Oops. I have to do a crouch, so the crouch thing is apparently a problem again right now. Oops. Oops. Why do I keep contorting myself when I can just raise things to head level? Oh, wait a second. Is one of these subsonic? FMJ, FMJ, buckshot. None of these is subsonic. Did I forget to buy subsonic rounds? I think I did. Got plenty of FMJ happily. And I would need another... Oh, no, I just put it there because I'm a forgetful person. Load up the subsonics. Check out the guns one last time, but I bet you they're just fine. And then I think definitely finally do the campaign mission. I think I owe it to you. I like to be able to remove 2 units of tiredness. Cool. I don't know what... Sometimes he points an index finger. Oh, if it's something he can grab. And if it's not something he can grab, then he just has a sort of a slack hand. All right. All right. All right. I got this. Oh, I haven't accepted any new missions. What do you want first? I mean, I could, but I think I'm ready to move on. Nah. So, I mean, the spawn is tempting, but what would I even use it for except for more ammo? Camera, that sort of thing. Whereas I can make a bunch of money right now. Recover the black box. Old sniper rifle. Get it if you prefer, you know, having expensive equipment for free. Follow, probably, you know, do a bunch of killing here, including that accursed spawn. And then, apparently cut left. And you want to do that sooner than later to avoid that one punk with the rifle. And then, okay, when best to cut left, though? because we have elevation. I typically like sticking to high elevation. So, I like sticking to high elevation. So, hit the supply depot. It says that's the supply depot. Does that honestly mean dotted line, gravel road, main road? I guess I do start on a gravel road every time, and so so that means I save a bit of space. I'm going to not have to. I am going to have to wade through that swampy bit of road, but presumably the terrain hasn't been too badly messed up after that. Otherwise, I could always try to stick to high elevation, um, and then just cut across as the crow flies. So the important thing is have my little fight here go through here, probably a bit dangerous to be sure, and then from there I have my option of northwest or north and then west perhaps, but along a road or over hilltops. So by night I'm not super stoked, and but by night I would have concealment, especially from humans. And frankly, armed humans are my concern at present. If you are on a hike at night, turn on the clock's or field map's backlight. Uh, like, I guess it helps to be able to see or watch at night. Um, and it helps to be able to see your map at night. But is it saying like you should turn on all the lights on your person just for funsies? Anyway, other post-apocalypse stuff I've experienced. So the Fallout guy, he did Wasteland, he did Fallout, and then I think he made Wild Hair Productions and did in what's that one called? He made another Wasteland themed game where you're like um oh no, I started up in high elevation. Okay, minimal damage sustained. Should have had this to start. Not too concerned right now. It's gonna be, I wouldn't call it a milk run, and not the most glorious start. But, all the same, I mean, I could frankly sprint past these guys. It's really just the spawn, I feel, that's gonna slow me down, and I feel like I should also probably, it's a bit harder than I thought, perhaps, to see, where the danger spots might be. Those sort of wavering geyser-like spots. I really thought, like, I think I see one over there. And so if my eyes are that accurate with night eye, then I could, in fact, save time not having to probe my way through the night. Because it's like you get one or the other. You can probe or you can have night eye, I think. But you have to have your hands handy. Is this guy just sitting there? Because it's dark and he can't see me? Okay, I can't brace my hand. Cool, so I'll have to remember that, nothing apparently. I'll have to remember that spawns apparently don't have good night vision. I've always wanted to try to get up there because there's apparently a safe house hereabouts that I think you might recall. You enter it and you're in some like pocket dimension where you move nightmarishly slow, and there is similarly a nightmarish entity sort of howling in your ear, and it sounds like he's gonna emerge out of the ether to eat you any moment. Um, yeah, don't get too distracted. Just follow the path to, I think, that black rectangle. Okay, there is a force blast spot there. I don't see any sort of steam bits, and I'm gonna keep my pistol leveled and ready because this part always creeps me out. You never know. And I think it helps us stick to the sides because in all of my experience, wading through spots like this, I find it's typically deepest at the center. Huh. So, presumably across this is a safe house, but I have yet to figure out how to get there. And I don't know if now is the time to experiment. I am tempted, I'll admit. So tempted. There's an easy path. What the heck? Safe house. This is the problem, though. I do not have a good track record, and I think part of the problem is that I don't have leg feedback. So if the game thinks I'm going to do a good job of tightrope walking, it might have another thing coming. Look at this. So game, I feel like you could exert a bit less bias on us non-leg or shoe digital, like VR shoe heaven types. It's just thumbstick stuff. Keep it Super Monkey Ball. Just from one levitating boulder to the next. I'm glad they didn't put any horrible little beastie like at the end of this path. Oh, I nearly fell off. Okay. There is a body, and often where there are bodies, there are abominations. But I'm gonna trust that I'm safe for now in this shelter. Apparently I'm going to unearth my my night eye. Something is doing something weird. Oh, it was just like, do you want to pick up the bag, I guess? No, I'm okay. Just a habit. Like, what else am I going to do with them when I find them? Let's give the night eye a break. He's done good work. So this used to be like, I guess, a garden plot, maybe, or a some plot. Oops. Wow, a lit fire. That's a bit scary. Simply, like, does it mean that I ought to be careful? Doesn't seem like it. What's the view? Okay. I'll be happy to see this place by day. Honestly, I don't see why I shouldn't just. Time passes so quickly. It's almost 2 a.m. So, let's explore the house interior, because I know I saw an orange chest. Oh, car seats converted into chairs. Very cute. This looks like it's probably a map. I can't reach it from that side. No, it's just like part of the furniture, but it definitely looks like a map of the area. I can use this bed if I want. That's good to know. I might just take a nap. Oh. October 12th, 1989. Blood. Just to be safe, I hid my old 77 on top of a shelf in the supply depot warehouse. You never know when you need a backup gun. Supply depot on top of a shelf? I mean, there's that. Maybe he already retrieved it? I hope I don't have to, because I don't know. Yeah, because I've been to the old supply depot. I've checked out the top shelves, so I'm hoping that means that Vlad's already done the work for me. Vlad. Oh, this isn't the place for precision shooting. Um, that supply depot that you mentioned is up ahead. This is almost perfect that I basically stopped through here. So let's Huh. That was less gravity than I anticipated. Oh, yeah, I should take a break soon. I think I forgot to prepare my computer appropriately, and I think it's starting to get a little, let's say, tired or overheated, overexerted between the Can this be closed? No, but it's a safe place to sleep all the same. The game says so. Crisscross applesauce. Don't draw your gun, apparently. All right. Got any bullets? No. Regular old mag. Regular old Mac. Bullets. You got a match. I'm glad they don't fall through the crack. Alright, I'd say this is a good place to stop by. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Just crisscross applesaucing again. Too bad I can't actually sit in chairs. As long as I'm seated myself, I'm going to twist in a healthy yogic fashion. Limber my own self up. As long as game me feels like you can take a break, I'm going to limber up and take a break. Okay. So my game, I think, is feeling the burn of this game's demands, but I think I can get this mission taken care of. So yeah, we'll press on and go over to the supply depot, top shelf, up high, just like the TT-33. You will find a 77. What does a 77 imply? I'm not sure. Like, is it type 77? Year 77? I don't know my Russian manufacturing, like, designations. I mean, I guess AK-47, so yeah, it suggests a model number. Oh no! I think I died. I wasn't expecting that. Mission failed. I thought I had hoped that the water was deep enough. I went from virtually full health to entirely dead. Those walkways are just punishingly narrow. Maybe there was an easier way down. I had effectively crossed, but the whole point of that shelter is that it's hard to reach. Oh, that's what happens when you continue. I don't want that. Let me guess. It auto-saved already, and it's like, nope, that's what you get. You lose everything. Yep. I lost my bedroll. I lost all my ammo. I lost my cleaning rod, a couple tissues, maybe a spare combat knife, 2 medical injectors, and a bedroll. Basically because I at least kept my, beautiful gun, my mags and stuff. I think that's pretty fair. I don't need my death kit after all. Not even the knife, I don't think, no. But I am set back so much money that I am going to have to decide, I think, what to sell in order to make back some of that huge loss. And it's all because I fell like 15, 20 feet to my instant death off of a pretty difficult to navigate, you know what I'm saying? I didn't need to happen. I at least need a new one of these. I guess if I die with my gun in my hand, I'll be happy I had that. That's not much to sell, though. That's really not. Is mission failed? I don't want to abort it either. Yeah, it looks like the mission's failed for now. I get to try again. But I'm sort of back to earning back basic money. So I think this is what a surprising failure. But this is my game to enjoy at my pace. I'm finally gonna see if I can. No, this is just for show. I'm positive now. What a bummer. I at least am well equipped. I've accepted a spawn mission, and it's so fast, and I'm still in it. So let's just kill us a spawn, and a couple darks, a couple humanoids, and hope that it wants me to do a humanoid hunt right after this spawn. That'll get me like 500 bucks. That'll get me a sleeping bag and most of the other, stuff I lost. Maybe I won't stock up as much on ammo. So the setback isn't too tremendous, and I think I would have really signed off and been unhappy to resume if I had lost everything on my person. I think, yeah, this way. died for such a silly reason. And because I opened that orange chest, it's probably not open again. Or it probably is still open, sorry. I wanted this is fine. Although I am tempted to, like... Where are you? You sound so loud, but you're more invisible than usual. Got him with the knife. Oh, I forgot to sell. I hardly have anything in there anyway, so... Yep, hi. Oh, miss. It didn't miss by much. It didn't go very far. So... Somewhere... Maybe it went through this guy? How do I lose these things? It went just to the left, I thought. Whoa, you're a lot closer than I want. How did I lose it? It ought to be sticking up. As clear as day. Like, they always stick up out of the ground, point up. My only thought is that it somehow landed perfectly inside of this ashen remains. Oh, wow, I'm impressed. Well, what's the opposite of impressed? Alright. Oh, hey. Thank goodness. Now I'm less bummed. Let's see. Everything counts in large amounts. Oh, right, I'm not gonna know what it is because I'm smoking. I'm utterly clueless when I'm smoking. Just picking up loose 9mm rounds and putting them into my pistol. I've collected 4 humanoid, like, you know, artifact fragments or whatever. Yeah, something was vibrating as, like, is at my phone or something else. I think, the thing is onto me. The spawn. I think it's in the neighborhood. I heard it ever so briefly. I still hear it. What is that? You see that? Is that like my supplies that I dropped? And now I gotta go pick them up? And it's showing me that through the terrain? Because it's pretty cool. I vaguely hear spawn. was supposed to be easy. Damn. Not a bad hit. And it didn't have what I wanted. That's the biggest problem of it all. It was supposed to be a simple spawn mission, right? I think I hear another. You hear it too, right? I'm glad I didn't have to travel too far for it then. I'd say I still want to check out that indicator, because I'm fairly certain that that's... Oh no, I'm sorry, I just couldn't catch myself. I know those are explosively loud sneezes on your end, and I can't even warn you. Yep. Okay. For goodness sake. Every time I raise my hands, it changes the axis. Okay. I don't hear myself like gasping for breath, so I guess they decided drowning should not be a concern. Hey, does this mean I don't have to buy my my sleeping bag? Apparently I can drown. And yeah. I wish it would tell you just how much time. Oh, goodness me, it's a ton of stuff. It's everything. Which is sort of a good thing. So I'll just return with everything. Oops, I think I fell right through. Whoop. Damn it. I know I have a syringe around here. Did I already find it? I think so, the grody syringe. Excellent. All because I nearly drowned myself. I guess I can just search with my hand. Anything else? Shh. I got what's important. Oh, what's really important. I think we're good. Okay, I'm going to head back. Whoa. Oh. So if you're like 6.5 feet tall, I think you can just wade through this whole section, but I'm at risk of drowning at the deepest portions. I'm maybe like I'm like a shadow under 6 feet tall. So, alright. I wouldn't call that a resounding success, but I would say that the worst of my setback has been undone. I remember that there are, danger zones. I guess they don't migrate, just one of them surprised me. So, alright. I'm even willing to turn right around again and go for the mission once more, stopping by the uh, the shelter. Yeah, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna walk very carefully because I feel like even that is a because you could always just walk slower. So I feel like that is a thing I need to conquer. And then, and let's not forget next time that I can save on either side of the bridge, and I will do that because I feel that is a needlessly harsh penalty for someone who just wants to explore this world at present. So I also feel like a mode of transportation that does not consume stamina would also be cool. Um, so now that I'm not so bummed out by my death, um, yeah, I wouldn't say I'm not like a doomsday prepper much or anything. I just there is that sort of morbid fascination or whatever, uh, the grit and self-reliance and everything required to survive in such a world, the hardship, the paradigm of it all, the it's a whole feeling. It's like high fantasy. It's it's a package deal. The mercenary element, the sort of East European merc aspect, it's got a whole feel. I just want to I know there's a couple things that I'm just absolutely gonna sell, like the Rusty Mag and the Rusty Mac. Did I not get them after all? Um, huh. That's weird. Oh, okay. And I thought I had found a Makarov, but I suppose not. I did find this pouch. Okay. That's a little cash. And then let's see if anybody is paying for fragmented cores, of which I have so many. 330, that's more than usual. You want a night eye? I might be willing to make that exchange. He's mostly used up anyway, right? How used up are you? Oop. You're only like half used up, and you're quite handy, but I think I need the money right now. And you are somewhat used up. I can always pick up a night eye as well on my way to the mission objective, the area of operations or whatever. All right, now let's see if they want fragmented cores. I'm at $700. That feels pretty good. So there's like nothing practical that I cannot afford now, and I might still be in for some more money. I mean, I could run back. Spawns, I feel, are so easy now. And by getting the spawn core, I may yet be able to redeem the fragmented cores. Spawns are just so easy. You run to the top of that hill, and a couple appear. So let's not forget, though, that our backpack is in disarray. We have one paper towel, one brush, one can of WD-40. The pistol is in good condition, but it would not hurt still to give it a brief cleaning. Did I never find the ramrod? I guess not. So that's something to be purchased. Um, yeah. I guess it's not that important. Um, leave the paper towel, I'd say, at home. Um, uh, and we can just put stuff on the table while we organize. They will decay more slowly here, at least, while I organize my backpack and my thoughts. I clearly didn't retrieve everything, but I think the bedroll was what was irritating me the most, so I'm happy I got that back. Um, um, So I'm just reloading my backpack. One full can of canned beef, two cans of energy drink, a couple wads of paper towel for cleaning. I will accompany those with a cleaning rod soon. One first aid injector fully supplied. A box of three buckshot combined. Did I find? Now I have to check. Yes, I did retrieve my shotgun happily. I forgot for a moment, and it's in good condition. So yeah, I have a good amount of ammo still, but I could do with I'd say a box more of FMJ and ideally a box more of subsonic. Um, I might just settle for the magazine of subsonic and two more boxes of FMJ. It can go so fast. Um, okay, game. Wake up. I'm agonizing over precise placement, and my controllers don't help. All right, mods back on. Turns out we are not. I always do it the wrong way first, like USB 1.0. Um, I'm doing it. I just. It's so easy. Give me the core. Am I selling anything before I get these cores real fast? Frankly, no. I'm just gonna load up on a bunch of cores, including spawn cores, and I'm gonna see if I can just alternate, and maybe I'll pick up a night eye, and I'm just gonna see if I can pick up a multi reward between spawn core, uh, fragmented core, and maybe even night eye. Get like a one, two, or three reward going. I think I'm good on fragmented cores. I guess I don't have to spend so much time. They're just such a snap, but each one, does take a bullet or two, or a toss of the knife, and then the knife degrades. So there is something lost for something gained with those guys, and I have four cores, so um, a little unfamiliar, um, very unfamiliar. Whoops. It's I think the button is somewhere up here. Yeah. Okay, I'm way to the right. Okay, or to the west. That's what I thought, but I'm not afraid of running into anything on this edge of the map, although apparently I ought to be. Apparently I ought to be way more careful. I just stumbled into... Holy cow, where am I? I'm in a dang pond. Get me out of here. And, yeah, I will take my pistol out because I am being pretty cavalier. Probably out of stamina. No, I can run a good long way. Alright. So, I never played the old Wasteland games. I was too young. I was just, I was not even a teenager for Fallout 1 and 2. And they weren't, like I said, there wasn't really, oh yeah, if I could avoid those guys, but they'll probably see me in my flashlight. But if I just go uphill, then it's at least going to take them a while. I could regain stamina. I'm glad running out of stamina doesn't somehow hinder my accuracy. It's basically daytime. Spawn. Oh. You're here. That's what I thought. Okay. I'm out? Really? I had no idea. I didn't even see myself slipping in there. It was so fast. Wasn't even the right spawn. Again, which means, yeah, just go over the crest. And apparently it'll be there for me. Clomp, clomp. Stomp, stomp. Clomp, stomp, stomp. And we already saw that the spawn charged me right through, geez. This is that field too. So I gotta look for a dangerous spawn in a minefield? That doesn't seem fair. This was supposed to be a milk run, but maybe they know when you've got... Either they know when, you've got a challenge pegged. Oh no. Yeah, see, you're right in my direction. I just wanted to look for... Goodness, I gotta pitch him a little bit. Oh. Yep, I got another blast. The laser things are a little bit inconsistent, I feel. First off, they're oddly quiet, and I feel like those red beams should be definitely... I won't do an onomatopoeia for you. I think it's no big mistake that the invisible barriers are so close to the visible ones. Did I agree to the wrong artifact hunt? I think I see it. Maybe I'm wrong. I hear it. My hands are full, but I feel like I'm at risk of walking into a field. Ow! Where is it now? Jeez, that was so many bullets. I agreed to a blank run? Is that right? No, they want to spawn. Okay, I hardly took any damage. I was frightened, but not terribly injured. So if I want that corpse that I just created, I first should go this way, I think. Not too far. Cool. Okay. These are all the FMJ rounds I have left. I got an optional blank core, and they always want the blank core, so I guess I should be happy. I can probably redeem that. I wasn't even aiming for it. Are you kidding me? Am I going to have to find a third spawn because this one also failed to have anything on it? This is... I might just abort this spawn mission and see if I can redeem the Dark Core mission. And or the blank mission, frankly, because, what did I ever have on my left hand? Because I like that there, and I like my knife there. What is there to put on my left hand other than like a backup pouch? And apparently you also. Yeah, I'm just going to abort it, I think. Maybe score some quick, cheap, easy walkers? I don't know. I could save so much time just running right by them. Let's do that. This has been a weird bust of a mission, but it was just for quick money, and I think quick money is still what we're in for. Yeah, between our fragmented cores and our blank, I think that we've still had something of a success. How many rounds do I have in here now? I'm completely full there, happily. So 25, 19 of that is going to go straight into the other mag. That'll leave, 6? So I want to buy another 25. That'll give me 31. 16 times 2 is more like 32. And so that'll be close enough to 2 mags worth. So I want to buy 2 boxes of pistol ammo. That's about it. And a ramrod or a cleaning rod. So I think once more, and let's not forget we have the power to save scum. So if your gun got jammed or gave a false positive, just cock it again. That's right, and that's not the grab button, but the fire button of your offhand interacting with whatever the mechanism is. So if it's a pistol with a slide, then you operate the slide. All right. That was weird. So maybe they should punish you more for failure. But, you know, you're already in a sort of hell, so maybe it's like, well, whatever. Try to get some of these then. Alright. I have nearly 1,000 on me. But it goes fast when you decide you want supplies, so I'm not going to get, you know, notions of further improving my arsenal or anything like that. This is what I was hoping for. And then blanks seem to be very common, so I am hoping that the next one is a blank or a spawn, maybe. Alright. Now let's see if they want a blank. So this is nice of them. When I first started out, I thought this game was going to is extremely punishing, but if you know what you're doing, you can rack up money super fast in the beginning area. This is probably a blank. I got a blank. Alright, I've just redeemed like 3 consecutive missions or 3 consecutive artifact requests. I now have like $1,360. Wow, 1,500. Give me a head-mounted flashlight that enables, well, the little bit of typo here. I'll see what they meant to say. Head-mounted flashlight that enables light to surround. Oh, it's a headlamp. It's a lamp. It's not a night vision glass. It's a headlamp. But that's still, it basically means that wherever I look is where the light is, and that's perhaps the best. That's the second best thing. That's huge. Garrett, they're saying, Garrett, just stick to the mission. You'll make $1,500 on that mission, Garrett. Don't get distracted. I think you're right. I think it would be wiser to pick up a night eye on my way to the objective, and approach go to the shelter by day or night, go to the supply depot by day, and then perhaps with night eye go to the swamp at night, because I have an image of holding the night eye in one hand and looking through the scope of a rifle with the other, and like finding enemies in the dark. And then once getting a couple, going in with a silenced weapon and night eye, because it was very satisfying to just walk up and shoot that spawn without any sort of retribution, or without it having to drop on me for once. So oops. Just gonna clean my handgun really fast because I love it. So maybe I haven't operated my shotgun at all. Then put the cleaning rod in the corner here. Oh yeah, and I want to buy a bunch of ammo. Well, 2 boxes. Maybe more now that I'm wealthy. That would feel nice. One, two, three. Yeah. There, that removes the temptation to save up for the night vision, or the, you know what I'm saying. And I still have a subsonic. And it's full, I think. Really? 18 out of 18. Yeah. Um, 900 bucks left. I'm about to go on a mission, and everything I want to take with me is basically in here now. And it's going to be a big mission. Like I could get an extra probe pouch. I can't think of anything else to stick on my right arm. I mean, I don't have to stick anything on my right arm, I guess. Although I might carry the extra pouch on my right arm. Oh, okay. I mean, those maybe? Because those are, you're not gonna find those in the wild. That's what I'm thinking. Those are too rare. I've never seen a single subsonic round in the wild, only ever regular FMJ. And what I liked about, I think they tried to make a distinction between ammo in the old Fallout RPG, but I think it was bugged, and the armor-piercing ammo either operated the same as hollow point, or it was inferior ammunition because of how the math worked out, and so it was advised to be sold. So there were a lot of problems, despite it being such simple software relative to today. Cool story, bro, but I think you are delaying now. I think you're right. All right. Mission time. Again. The black box. We're starting. Chug. Munch. Let's hit it. So we have an admittedly big run ahead of us. But I have a bit of time still. I just peeked through my headset, and I think that I can conclude this in time. But it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a big to-do list. I wonder where it's putting me that this image is here. Maybe you don't see what I'm seeing. It's like a jagged bush-like collection of lines. Black in a white, endless, expanse. Okay. Yeah, I got a good idea of where I am again. This time I will not run into the pond. We can catch our breath on the road. Am I walking this slow because my backpack is yellow? No. It's green, and yet I feel like I'm still walking quite slowly. So first I want the night eye, because I feel that's going to help me complete my mission. Second, I want to stop by the shelter because I am intrigued and I feel cheated, and I want to see if that orange chest is still available. Third, I want to hit the supply depot, and I'm sure that's going to be its own can of worms. Jeez, that took more than I wanted, but I'm glad I didn't lose my nerve and back up. I think I got him in the face. I don't mind taking some free stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna take care of this guy. Uh-oh. Oh, I got him. And my arm kind of geeked out in the middle of that pitch. Everyone is generously dropping cores and coming out to meet me. Let's see if this one can go a little bit better. Oh, heck yeah. I forgot you don't have to bring the knife over your shoulder, as is recommended in IRL. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna go through all these guys. So instead of over the shoulder, I can just... Oh, right through the legs. There. Got the other one with the knife. Used to stuff levitating now. Okay. That was a fun distraction. You know, hey, guy, got anything interesting? Little pouch, you know, not super interesting. Is it advanced? Nope, it's a regular probe sack. Oh well. Anything additional? No. Let's see. And I would prefer to get that night eye before it gets much darker. And I seem to recall that I had discovered that you could slide down a small distance, slide down a cliff without taking damage, or at least much damage, and would have a straight shot, more or less, to the, I think energy drinks will be nice, and have a straight shot to the night eye. Alright. Let's find that spot again. Don't want to mess this up, but I think I've already got this down. Alright. And I guess it doesn't hurt. Okay. Excuse me, why are they still firing off? Whoop! Okay. We're simply going to purchase health when we return. Oh, we're not returning. But maybe we are returning, you know? Well, I'm gonna have to locate Night Eye with this. I can't get through that. I gotta find a different way through, but these things are overlapping, more so than I recall. Night Eye might be a bit much of a hassle, although I do see... What? That is not what I expected. At all. So sometimes it's a night eye and sometimes it's a blank. I'll have to remember that. Huh. So, should we use the syringe and press on when we're so close to home? I think so, but it's tempting. Hold on. All right. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I think I learned a valuable lesson with the blank/night eye. Just buy a bit of health. I don't have a night eye, but I do have 2 different flashlights and a pistol flashlight. I just won't have that night eye rifle combo that I was dreaming of. But I suppose that's not the worst. Oh, that's the thing I killed. Okay. And if I do that, though, everything respawns, and I'm tempted to kill everything all over again. Let's just press on to the base. Half dead is not... That's serious. It's completely used up from that. That's $400. And I'm not even to the first leg of my job. So... You can catch your breath when we're wading through swamp water. I know that my gun doesn't get, like, mucked up, and my, like, electronics don't short out when I walk through, so I guess I won't bother doing the whole hands up, I'm wading through a swamp routine. I'll just keep my hands down at my side, be happy that I'm perfectly bone dry. I have a save feature, I have a save feature, I have a save feature, and I know how to use it. Oh. For a moment I was tempted to use a flashlight, but this is my path. Alright. Save. Do I have to, like, limbo to see my own feet? Ooh, nope. I just have to... I am tiptoeing once more across like a 4-inch wide beam to a safe house. This is an infuriating controller. I guess technically I could take my own steps, but I don't know that that would be any better. Let me try the last couple. Haha! I did it. So, sure. Yep. I lost everything that was in there. I think these sell okay. If not, I'll just ditch it. Oh yeah, this one goes in here. So that was the first thing I wanted to check out. On the other hand, I seem to recall that there wasn't anything in there but like maybe a rusty Makarov and stuff like that. So I guess I didn't miss out on too much after all. Time is it? 9:45? Yeah, so let's wake up at like 2 a.m. or so. All right. I was struck with a wave of nausea going across that bridge. We'll see if it happens a second time or if that was sort of like a okay, I've been hitting in the radius for like 3 or 4 hours now. Are you kidding me? Don't even try it, sir. I am in a very delicate situation, and I cannot afford to have a spawn leaping at me like an overly enthusiastic Labrador Retriever. This is where I died last time, and it occurs to me that I forgot to save. It sounded very near. Whoa! Oh, you're a black one. Oh! I wasn't expecting him to take every round. Oh, crap. And he's faster than your typical one, too. Okay, this ought to do it. Sir. Okay. Hack him. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now all I'm holding is this knife, so, apparently the guy did not leave anything, and I'm used to those ones leaving something. So, anyway, I think the night's about over. So we now know that those guys are probably something that usually comes out at night. What is that? That's so bright. Oh, well, might have just been some refracting sunlight or something. Ah, so there is an incentive to not picking up everything you find. Like that rusty magazine might be the only thing keeping me from being in the green. No, weighs next to nothing. Okay. Press on? Press on. Oh, wait, the floor. Oh. Did I... 18 out of 18, right? Yeah. Okay, I must have simply forgotten. Oh. Yeah, that's what I thought. You didn't see that? Okay. Oh, there's one up ahead. But he's just he's just a little guy. Just dispatching walkers pretty effortlessly. Plant Mazare. Got a long way to go. Well, I've never been this far outside the Shire before, Mr. Frodo. Huh. I feel like something really cool is over there. Something really cool, and probably at least one spawn. Yep. Maybe we'll find a night eye. Why am I diving willy-nilly? Ooh, this is where there's a danger spot, and the little geyser concealing it is hidden in the bushes. So that might not be the approach you would think. It might be this way. But there's... So, this approach right here. Shoot. Oh well, I think it was worth an investigation. Alright. No big deal. At least I got something for my trouble. I'm guessing... Oops. Yeah, that's gotta be it right there, but let's see what this square building's about. Sure hope there are no bandits about, because I am in broad daylight out on this path. In fact, shoot, there could be one. Is that a spawn up ahead? I believe so. Dang it. I keep getting blurry vision sometimes, and it's hard to know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds. Yeah, for one of them, I could do a lot better. I could do it in 1 or 2. Oh well, it's practice. Oh, I just remembered something. Wow, that was a hauntingly beautiful melody, but it is not one that I needed to be blasted with just now. I'm sure there's a pause button on that cassette player, but I was too busy looking for anything and everything that might hear that. Huh. I doubt I can climb that. I do not think the rifle is in there. He said it's up high on a shelf. It's inside. But, you know what? CQC, I won't say it's a specialty of mine, It is, however, a preference, at least in video games. I think my knife just disappeared altogether. Anyway, we're gonna get the rifle out of here, and then I remembered that I had not taken measures for my laptop's sake to ensure that I would run continuously for this extended duration. So the little AC adapter attached to the AC cable going to my wall outlet is probably molten hot. And so, um, as soon as I get that rifle, I'm going to save, and then we will complete the mission. We'll complete the mission after a brief break. What is at the base of this foundation? Alright, nothing I want any part of. It's up there. Or it could be through here. There's something, maybe something I haven't seen before. No, don't stand up. Keep it low. Excuse me. There are strong ones in here, and if I alert them, this might just be a sneaking mission. I think I can take them, but I think I don't want to. So I'm just sneaking through this building. I haven't seen any shelving units, nor do I recall seeing one near the monster, but I did not get a good look in that room, of course, for obvious reasons. My intuition tells me that the thing I want is upstairs. Ho, 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 ho. I have to keep my controller pointed forward. Alright, there might only be one in this whole place. So it might just be that I have to eliminate him, and I can do that. And then the building's mine. But let's make sure that's the case. Yes. It was not on a shelf, but it was here. Oops. Excuse me. You are not what I thought you would be. Wait. Oh, the rifle somehow... Now I finally get to answer the question, yes. Oh my gosh. This is a nightmare. Okay, the rifle is still in my possession. All right. You know what? I need this. It is you that will have to wait. I will play with you later. You are rifle rounds. I will play with you later. You are a scope. I will attach you later. Okay, we got our thing, but I have decided I wish to make this my building. And to that end, I intend to make use of all of the resources at my disposal. I kind of wish he would reveal himself. He is slow. He is ridiculously slow. And furthermore, I'm at a good vantage point, so I guess if I stood up. Didn't know that's how these statues worked. Huh. Alright. Anyway, I'm just going to walk around casually. I own the place, and this guy's pretty laughably slow, frankly. So if he's going to come investigate my footfalls, then I invite him to show me his moves. Nope, he's too slow and dumb. Alright, let's go get him. And we already know how this is going to go, so let's go greet him. Oh! Holy cow, that was clumsy. I fell through a hole into the first floor. Fortunately, I didn't break a leg. I'm just fearlessly going after that this sort of black humanoid. They typically take a lot more hits, and afterward you have to knife the levitating core. But after that, hi. Let's see if you can path. I always forget the safety. I can't say I was expecting that. Huh. I like how you can drop a shell. So, is this guy invincible, and that's the gimmick of this building, is that there's one invulnerable? Gosh, dang it, I keep forgetting. Nope, that's the wrong button. Okay. Alright, I got the safety off. Every time you pull this shotgun out, you have to hit the safety button. Every time. You're always gonna want that... Ow! Creaking click. I'm almost dead. Okay, so this is definitely... You know what? It's not worth it. I got what I needed. Forget this guy. I'm out of here. Forget you, bro. I thought I would take you for fun, but, it is I who have been taken for fun. Yes, indeed. Nearly dead, but I got the rifle. I think that, I don't want to listen to, my heart thud the entire time. This is what I feared. We are very close to death. And are only halfway through the mission. Do we press on, or do we return to base? I think we return to base. This has been half of a successful mission. All we have to do from here is set out once more with the rifle. We redeem... We redeem. Uh-oh. Okay. Gotta be careful with those. Okay, I think I'm safe. Because a field caught me somewhere around here. No? Seems fine now. Yeah, I think walking back is the wise thing to do. So we explored the shelter. It is a shelter. Basically, every we just cleared that safe house logo that we're on right now. There's another one near that bandit north of us, and there's another safe house north of the supply depot and our objective. Depending on how well this second leg of the mission goes, the second phase, we may investigate that safe house after achieving our objective. Maybe stay overnight there or something, or merely raid it and return. Just ate a candy bar. Well, I'm glad that I have no incentive remaining to climb or I guess tightrope walk to that safe house anymore. It's been investigated. I wish I hadn't died returning from the investigation, but the experience could have been a lot worse. I am still very much enamored with this game. Um, I see no indication of a invisible barrier or an invisible field. And it would probably be like right there. Wouldn't hurt to, because I keep forgetting. Alright. Doot, 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 doot. I think that sound is coming from the parking lot, but it does contribute to the ambiance. Well, let's see. There was Fallout. Maybe I could list my experience in chronological order. Oh shoot, what was like the earliest I remember? Maybe there was Orwellian dystopias like 1984 and Fahrenheit 451, or The Road, or Brave New World. Ones where certainly combat and CQC did not feature heavily, but this sort of you know, this existed in the world in some places. Less so, I guess, in Brave New World, but yes, very much less so, I suppose. Although there were some parts of the world that still lived in barbaric ruination. Let's see. So there were the books first. I don't know. When did I guess Fallout was the first time I picked up post-apocalypse. Uh, although Half-Life, the PC game with Gordon Freeman and all that, I think that is a lot closer to this in terms of feel. So that was a nice first one. Fallout, while it sort of had a similar theme, had a much different feel. It was always in the desert, and it was often quite bright and sunny. The weather was nice. You were sort of in the west coast of the post-apocalyptic, you know, Northwest United States or whatever. Um, and there were some, I think there were some areas that were designed to be scary, but for the most part, everything happening out there was just kind of wacky, more and funny. Okay. Oh gosh, so much stuff. I'm at the merchant. I'm just going to drop off a bunch of stuff so that I can buy more health and ammo. Okay. In fact, oops. In fact, I'm just going to drop that box in there and get a fresh one probably. Apparently this rifle is going to need some maintenance anyway, so maybe it's a good thing that I came back with it. Just flipping all the stuff I found out there, and it's worth a fair amount. I'm making $400 off of everything I found. More than that. Let's see. I think I've decided on everything I'm going to sell. How much will you give me? $448. Yes, please. That leaves me at $1,200. So now I know right away I want like at least one of those. Now I'm down to 800 again. And now I know, I thought they had more uses to them, but turns out you get one use and then you drop it like it's hot. So I might like to have 2 of these, even though that's a tremendous amount of money. 2 of them sure would be nice. Let's see. And let's see. I want a bit more ammo. Let's finally take this guy out. I said virtual stock. I guess maybe it's working because it does feel like it aims pretty well. Let's see, what its condition? Yeah, that's what I thought. Mosin Nagant. Oh, it's a good old Mosin Nagant. Oh, the bullets go on the side like that. How swell. One of the most mass-produced military bolt-action rifles in history. Powerful, but a hassle to reload. I suppose so. Wow, it works even now. Okay. Does it have, like, a magazine? How to operate. Grab the bolt with grip by second hand and move it up and backward. Okay, bring cartridge close to open chamber and load the rifle. Oops. Nope. I'm just sort of getting to know my new Mosin Nagant. One bullet at a time. Talk about a hassle. But, so now it's live. That's how it works. It doesn't have a magazine coming out of the bottom. It has a bolt. Oh, okay, it does work. Okay. Drop that. Some more shotgun ammo would be nice. And you are the Mosin Nagant. You use what again? 7.62. Oops. Oh, now it's on my back. I kind of wanted it there because I figure it makes more sense to carry on the road. But that scope, that's basically my monocular. So, first, whoopsie, 7.62. I mean, I think, am I wrong? By 2.5. This thing is probably like 7.62 by 50 or something. 7.62 by 5.4. Yeah, I'm glad I checked. So 7.62 by 4.5. There. 5.56? 5.45? 7.62 by 2.5. 7.62 by 3.9. Am I going crazy here? 7.62 by 5.4 mmR. Yes. For sniper rifles. So that's, good grief, $800. But wouldn't it be nice to have more bullets than that? Can I make that happen? Maybe. I would maybe have to sell more than I was anticipating. Alternately, I could just stock up on shotgun ammo. Speaking of which, yeah, because I'm out of shotgun ammo again. Or at least, I guess it's fine. It's at least fully loaded. I'm not going to use it as often, especially now that I have my sniper rifle. And I just know that I am happy to have my sniper rifle, and so I'm going to want to have that box of 20 whole rounds. Yes, I think that's probably going to happen. It's just a matter of what I'm going to get rid of to make that happen. I get $6 just from selling those empty boxes. So now I only need $85. That's a doable amount. While I'm here, excuse me. There we go. Let's remove once more that, and just for the heck of it, put the bullet down too. Put this guy delicately on the vise, and then spray it down. I guess I'm not going to worry about the bullets too much. Oh my gosh. Oh, my Twitch overlay never showed up, by the way. But I forgot to check and see if anyone has been trying to reach me. I'm surprised. I know I activated that Twitch overlay. So if you've been trying to talk to me, I apologize. I've been engrossed for like 3 hours. 4 hours. But this is like my last good sesh. Um, is I sprayed this thing from top to bottom. Are you telling me that I need something different to maintain this or something? This thing is glistening with oil. It's in the orange, that's why. I shall have to pop it, I think, into the repair bay and maybe take a nap or something. Okay, well, it's too bad it's all glistening with oil, but I'm sure it'll come out good as new. Oh no, how much is it going to cost? I'm not buying ammo if I have to repair it. Yes, more money than I have. I need even more money if I want this thing to be serviceable. Okay then, fine. I'm going to slap everything onto it, and I'm going to get $850 total. I'm going to, how is this thing? What's its condition? Also poor. That's going to jack the price up even more, frankly. And I can hardly afford, this thing as is. So, to have it repaired anyway. Oops. Um, so what can I get rid of? Like the candy bar, the spare, this, oh, and that one's already in the yellow, and this one's probably in the blue. Yeah. So we can get rid of that. I'm just gonna leave this in the corner. Every little bit. I mean, maybe we'll carry it along. Oh. Maybe that's enough. Whoop. Sorry, I'm just running through my mind as to what I feel least bad about selling to get that last 40 or so dollars. Probably the beef, followed by the detector, followed by like, oh, the knife. Oh, there's a little food on there. I think I had probably dipped it into that thing on accident. Anything? No. Okay. Okay. It's worth it. It'll be worth it. And these aren't especially amazing items that I'm discarding. Oh, okay. I'm keeping the knife. In fact, I'm keeping it in here, because it's where it'll be most useful. Oh. 88. That's probably all the meat. Yeah, it's all meat that's doing it. I guess that's fine. I would have preferred, I think, I almost like the meat. The beef is more valuable and harder to come by, frankly, than that. That's awfully close. I think I'm like $5 short. Wow, no, I have precisely enough. Okay. be ready in 8.5 hours. Okay. When it's ready, we will slap the scope on it, even though it's not in very good shape, I think. Yes. Okay. I'm going to maintain my pistol briefly. Just a little, this thing needs a fresh bit of paper towel. Just some more cleaning of the gun, the pistol specifically. I did fire that shotgun a couple times, so I should probably check that one out. Every time. Just going to assume you need it. It's so difficult with a shotgun for some reason. Do you not need it? You kind of need it. Why won't you? Please, let me help you. Oh, it now it's doing it. This is how it has to be done. Apparently. Did that do anything for you? Yes. Shockingly. You know, I've never used this on the field, frankly. So, like a second one of these would be nice. The med thing, I mean. This I will be happy to leave at home for consumption. Yeah. Oh my gosh, and I still have to buy all of the health. My heart only stopped pounding in my chest because I had entered a safe zone. I nearly considered going back out into the world. Oh no! I had nearly considered going back out into the world with virtually no health. Do I have anything? That meat might just have to be sold to save my health. I do have another can of meat. I mean, otherwise, what are these guys really doing for me? He's been pretty thoroughly replaced now. That might just be it. Sorry, Mac. You've been good to me, but I've quite simply moved forward in life. Plus, I'm suffering from terrible injuries. Yeah, better. There, I have 160 bucks left. And full health. Time is it now? I could go to sleep anyway. It's 10 after 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. So I'll sleep till like 2 a.m. and see how much time is left on that thing, rifle. Repair in progress, 2.5 hours left. We'll just nap for 3, I don't care. What else am I gonna do? One, 2, 3, sleep. Am I hungry yet? Astoundingly, no. Um, that game Outward that I played, that was an interesting one in that it was one of the few like fantasy post-apocalypse games. I would like a 3D version of that, I think. So does that mean that I can like have it? Yeah, my gun. I'll take it now. Oh, thank goodness. I forgot if yeah, I put all the rounds on the side. Okay. Okay, I think I'm already getting pretty used to having this guy. So that feels good. Let's just slap that rusty scope on top. At least the gun itself is in good condition. So that doesn't look too bad, and when I come back from this mission, I will certainly have enough money to repair the scope. Certainly not enough money to buy more rifle ammo, so I have 5 precious shots, and then I'm back over to the shotgun, which has 7 precious shots. And then I've got a good 50 something, like 57 maybe FMJ rounds. No, 25, 50. Do I have 75? I have 50 regular FMJ and I think 25, yeah, subsonic. So I'm at least pretty well stocked in terms of pistol ammo. I think I have a spare knife, yes, sitting uh, at the bottom of my backpack. This knife is in good condition. This gun is in perfect condition. My Mosin Nagant is freshly repaired, and my shotgun is freshly repaired. We are prepped and ready. Yeah. So we're slept, healthy, ready to rock, and it's 5 a.m. So, as promised, I slept. The mission is in progress. Recover the black box. And we've already hit the construction site. So we will get to what's a good vantage point then? They want you to get the rifle from the construction site, and sure enough, the construction site is perhaps one of the best vantage points, with the only other one being through here and then that way, which I might consider. I'll have the option to be sure. I may take it because that looks cruddy. That also seems cruddy though. Whereas that seems relatively clear. So we'll see when we get there. But that'll be next time, I think. We've done quite a bit. And I would say that we are all in all quite, we've come along to the point that settings, gameplay. I don't know what this did for me. I feel like maybe it helps me use the Mosin Nagant a bit better. Sleeping bed will not restore health. I'm starting to take the training wheels off the map reading again, and the tips are I think less and less useful. We want to keep enemy perception normal, and I think I prefer just to lose backpack stuff. It at least makes me want to resume and not. Um, oh, that's right. Well, yeah. I think I like it like that because you keep your pistol, you lose your long arm and other stuff. So, uh, so do double save. And then quit. All right. See you guys soon. and thanks for watching. Um, this has been Gernbern on Into the Radius. Having a lot of fun, and don't feel too let down if I take an extended break. I'm sure someone has played this game all the way through better than me. I was just the one who got you started. Um, Open up that desktop, if you please, and stop streaming. See you later.